What's up, guys? It's Rav. I've got a quick unboxing for you guys today. I'm over here where my office is. I had actually really planned on doing this out in like a beautiful, tranquil, mountainous, foresty setting. But then I got to thinking about unboxing this thing. It probably didn't come from Amazon fully charged, and I want to get it charged. So I'm going to unbox it here. So that way, if it's not 100% charged, I can charge it. That's a hint to what's in the box, which you know by the description. I hope you guys took advantage of your Amazon Prime Day deals. I know I did. And this episode is not sponsored by Monster, but it damn sure should be. I used to say that on my podcast. But I took advantage of it because there was a couple of things on Amazon that I wanted, but they were 50 to 100 bucks more than I wanted to pay. So Amazon Prime Day deal, I was able to get both of the things that I wanted, and I'm going to be doing unboxings for both of those. But we're going to get to this one first. The next unboxing will be another episode. I do want to say that like where I'm at right now is in the shade. So I don't know how well you guys can see my face. But anyway, we're going to get on with the unboxing. Got my new little table I just picked up. I didn't actually order this from Amazon. I looked at them on Amazon, and I actually went to Wally World, better known as Walmart, and bought this thing because I wanted to be able to actually measure it and make sure that it would slide up here on my top shelf there for me to carry it. This is going to be the very first time I've ever used it. Yes, I could have set this up beforehand, but what would be the fun in that? Let's experience it all together, right? Actually, I think setting it up is usually not the hard part. It's like figuring out how to tear it down. Let's see if it's tall enough. Not really. It's not tall enough. And I think that's as far out as everything goes. Yep. Looks like it. Oh no, it goes out further. Sweet. Great success. So basically you can use it as a coffee table or an unboxing table. Ta-da! Okay, not very sturdy. But for Walmart table, I mean, it was 50 bucks almost, so it's not like it's like crap. Let's see if it'll hold this baby. All right. So Freedom Dove and a couple other people I've got some messages from about my channel here. I am bringing this channel back. I am going to be addressing the new format since I'm not really van lifing anymore per se. And that's kind of what this channel was. And then it turned into a van life news channel. And I'm going to address why it stopped being that. But the people that don't know any about that, they just came here for the unboxing. So we're going to get to that. Let me get a knife out of the front of the truck. As you can see, I'm probably not the best unboxer of unbox videos, but it is what it is. Can you see the box? Let me see if this is framed up where you guys can even see the damn box. Oh yeah, let me take it down a little bit. There we go. Now let's see if you can see my head. Oh yeah, we can actually take it down some more. Do it, do it. This should be better for you guys, right? All right. So, as a photographer, this knife is not broke in. I'm ashamed of myself. As a photographer, having power, remote power, is stuff we've always dreamed of, especially as a photographer, videographer. I was recently up in the Great Sequoia National Forest, And I did a vlog up there. I've got to get it edited. It's all on my computer. I haven't got it edited yet, but I'm going to get it edited and put it out on this channel. And while I was up there in the Great Sequoia National Forest, which I was 4.5 hours from LA up there, and I wanted to do a vlog while I was there, and I was in my rooftop tent doing my thing, and I wanted to get some beautiful drone shots. And what I discussed in that video, which I haven't put out yet, is my DJI drone. I have the Mini Pro 3, and the DJI drone, the batteries don't hold a charge. Like most of the stuff I have holds a charge. Like the batteries hold a charge, whether you're using it or not. The DJI is not like that. They do not hold a charge, and the batteries are not that old. All right, guys, if you can't tell, it's not quite as bright as it was earlier because it's like 5:30 in the evening, the afternoon, and I got my drone out. I plan to go fly, and the batteries are completely dead, so won't be a drone shot in this video. But if you don't use the drone, if I charge the drone up, put it in my backpack, I don't use it for a month, I pull it out, the batteries are dead, or they're so low that you can't even really take off. And that's what happened with that vlog. So there's no drone footage in it. Well, as you guys know, this should fix that, because this is the new Anker Solix version 2. It better be the version 2. Holy crap. And getting it out of this other box could be a challenge. It came a box in a box. And another major reason I bought this is for my new mini fridge that I have in the back of my truck, which you guys saw the unboxing of. And it's tripped out right now because I have it set at the highest setting for my battery, which is plugged into my truck. And once it gets down to 12.2 volts, it trips this refrigerator out. So I'm hoping to plug this in and then eventually get solar panels to put on top of the tent to power this. It's like a 500 watt, 400 to 500 watt solar panel is what I'd like to have. I think this thing will take 600 watts of solar. I actually fought with myself about buying this one over the Blue Yeti, because the Blue Yeti, the new version of that one is about the same size. And if I'm not mistaken, it takes 1,000 watts of solar. But the reason I went with the Anker, why did I go with the Anker? Because the app is supposed to be better. The app is supposed to be better. And I want to get a couple of the smaller Anker portable chargers as well. So I just kind of want to keep everything kind of in sequence. I thought about the DJI. I looked at the DJI. It was more expensive than this one. And I just mentioned my DJI batteries, like they don't hold a charge. So I feel like that's a real bad representation of DJI. I liked because I have a lot of DJI stuff. This camera I'm filming this on is a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I have the DJI mics. I have 3 different sets of these DJI mics. I have the originals. I have the mic 2s, and then I have the minis, which is what these are. So I like DJI, but why their drone batteries don't hold a charge, I do not understand. And what the hell did I do with that knife I just had? Oh, it's right here. And I've got this upside down, which I guess we could open it upside down, right? So that's why I went with the Anker. Now, the old version of the Anker, I watched a YouTube video where the guy bricked it by hooking up to too much stuff. So I was a little bit scared of the Anker. But this is the version 2, which is supposed to have 2,000, I think, peak or something like that. So hopefully they address that. And all the reviews I watched on this thing, everybody seemed to love it. So hopefully I will too. And as a photographer, just being able to use my plug-in lights and stuff, that's exciting. So in the box, first thing we have the user's manual. Anker Solix user manual. This is the C1000 Gen 2. The Gen 2 is very important. One reason I got this one is because the 12-volt cigarette lighter is on the side instead of the front. So if I'm plugging my fridge up using that, I want to be able to kind of hide it where it's not front and center all the time. I will say this thing is not light. It is not that light. Okay, and there it is. And then here's all the accessories for it, which we will move it over here. And let's pull the accessories out, which is going to be our cords, solar or electric cords. Oh, it's just the electric cord. Okay. Just the electric cord. And then we have our 12 volt. Great success. Beautiful. Pull this off from the front. You guys can see the front as we take the plastic off. Very nice. It seemed heavier in the box. I mean, it's not the heaviest, but it's not the lightest either. But it's a perfect size, I think, for my truck. And I don't know if you guys can see in my truck, I've got a shelf that I ordered that should be here someday, hopefully, that'll go across here. And when this shelf comes in, I'd originally was going to move my refrigerator up on that shelf, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. So what I plan to do is probably put this on the shelf. But once I put it up on the shelf, I have to figure out how to secure it, because in case of an accident, I don't want this thing to like fly through and hit my passenger in the back of the head and take their head off. So it's got handles on it, was another reason that I chose this one, because I like the form factor of the ones that didn't have handles. I just thought they looked cleaner. Like the Blue Yeti, the handle's built into the back. This one's on the side, but I figured like putting a couple of tie downs on this to the shelf, to the handles, and strap it in place would probably be easier. Another reason I went with this. The other reason, like I said, is because this 12 volt plug is on the side, which I really like, because I can plug this in, plug my refrigerator or whatever into the side, and you don't really see it, which I like a lot. I guess, should we turn it on and see how much power it came with? If it's 100%, I'm gonna be, what's the word? I'll be surprised, but then I'm also gonna be not bummed, but I don't even think you guys could see that when I was unboxing it, and I'm not gonna do it again, so I apologize for that. It's one of the great things about filming stuff by yourself. I have an iPhone, and I have an app where I can hook this camera to my iPhone so I can frame it up from here. But like a moron, I didn't do that. So anyway, we have the plug here for the 12 volt. I love that. But anyway, what I was saying about turning this thing on, I want to see like how much charge it came with. Did it come with 60%? Did it come 30%, 20%, 70%, 80%, 100%? So let's find out together. I think you just push this button. Or did it come 0%? And so maybe you have to charge it up yourself. Oh no, probably help if I push the power button. This is not the power button. This is gonna be the mode button. Power button's over here. Try again. Learning stuff together. And that's not good because the button's stuck when I pushed it in. So evidently this thing comes uncharged because it's not even coming on, which is cool. That means we can charge it up from, we will charge it up from dead or not charged, which will be its first charge. We will get it charged up, and it makes me very glad that I didn't take this thing out in the forest and unbox it thinking that hopefully it had like 40 to 60% that would last me a day, because evidently it comes uncharged because it's not coming on. I didn't read the manual, but I'm pretty sure you just got to push the power button. So anyway, we'll get this thing charged up and take it from there. And another reason I got this one over the other ones is because this one is supposed to charge up in like under an hour, like 49 minutes or something like that. So again, it should go, when the shelf gets here, it should sit right here. It should live right here, and I should be able to charge any of my stuff, my drones, my cameras, anything I need to charge. That is my hope for this thing. And keep my refrigerator running once I get a decent sized solar panel that I'm actually going to attach to the tent. The solar panel is going to go on top of my tent up there. And so once I get that all situated and get a solar panel for it and get it wired into my truck, it'll live here. The solar panel wire will come down. I want to try to get it to come down through here, but I don't know how to do that. If I could get it to go down right through here and then come around here and then out and then plug into the power supply, power station, that would be amazing. And then it would power my refrigerator all the time. And this little G20 IceCo doesn't use that much power, but it uses more power than just my regular start battery. And I don't want to kill my start battery by decharging it and charging it and on my refrigerator, which is what it is now. And right now it's tripped out because it drained my battery last night down to 12.2, and I haven't driven enough to charge it back up. So the other nice thing about this is it's so small that it can literally live right here. If you guys can see that. It can live right here by the refrigerator until I get things worked out with the shelf coming in. And I didn't think it was this small. When I watched all the YouTube videos that I watched, I had a feeling, honestly, that it was about not quite as big as this refrigerator, but kind of close. And it's tiny. It's really small, especially for 1,000 watt hours. So I love it. And another reason I got the Anker instead of the Blue Yeti, which I like the name Blue Yeti because I like their coolers, and I used to like their coolers and stuff. But these plugs were up here. There was only 4. This one's got 5, and they were up here. 4 plugs here. So I have camera chargers for my camera batteries, and if you plugged it into the top, it would cover up both of the plugs on bottom, which I can plug it in here and it'll run down that way and it won't cover up any other plugs. So that was another reason I went with the Anker. So I'm pretty excited about this. I am going to take it in the house, get it charged up, take it to the house, get it charged up. Actually, I'm just going to take it to my office and get it charged up, and we'll go from there. But anyway, guys, I do have another unboxing coming up, but it's going to be something for the truck actually that I ordered, and stay tuned for that one. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing, and I forgot to mention the price. I got this thing at an amazing price. I literally got this thing for $370. Let me get my phone, I'll tell you. So the cheapest I had seen this inverter was, like $429 or $439. And then with the Amazon Prime deal, I got it for, all right, so it's $449 right now. That is the price on Amazon. But I got it, let me find my order. How did I pull up my order? Where's my order at? Content Central. Your orders. Probably if I go to my orders, you think? That's probably it, right? Okay. I don't see it giving my price on it. No, it doesn't. It just goes back to the default. View your order details. There we go. $3.79, baby, with the Amazon Prime. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's right there. $3.79 is what I paid for it. So that was a good deal for brand new portable power station. Brand new, $3.79, and it's the version 2. Because I've seen the version 1 more than that for the version 1, which the cigarette lighter is on the front, which I don't like. For the simple fact is the cigarette cord would always be sticking out the front like this. But since the cigarette cord is on the side, it'll be over here, kind of hidden. So when I'm doing my little drone stuff, or my drone batteries, or my camera batteries, and I have the stupid cigarette lighter sticking out the front. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's going to do it for the Anker Solix C1000 V2. Ta-da! And it's got the, it does have the 12 volt, goes into the, I can't remember, this is the solar. I could run it 12 volts, but from what I understand, it's not going to charge very quickly on 12 volts unless you get the Anker alternator charger, which I might do, but I'm going to concentrate on solar panels first because it's got the solar hookup. I guess I should show you guys that, which is going to be right here. So you can hook up a solar panel up to 600 watts, 28 volts, 11 to 28 volts, 8.2 amps, or 28 to 60 volts, 4.5 amps, which 28 to 60 volts, I think that would that be a 24 volt panel, or would that be the 12? And then the 11 to 28 would be the 24 volts. I don't know. And it looks like it has a reset button, and then where we plug it in. So I'm gonna go plug it in and get it charged, and we'll go from there. I finished the video and I forgot to tell you guys that I am not sponsored by Anker. I did not get this sponsored. As I told you guys, I ordered this with my own money off Amazon. I will say though, if you want one of these Anker Solix C1000 version 2s, I will leave my affiliate link. It's right here. I will leave my affiliate link in the description so you can order one and you'll be helping out the channel a little bit, because I do have affiliate links through Amazon like all of us do. So if you do want to order one, you enjoy the video, be sure to click my affiliate link and get you one as well. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Keep looking up because that's where it all is. Peace.